Welcome to the Forin or Forensic Investigator Usage application by Jacob Mel. So if you followed the installation guide correctly, to run the application, all you have to do is sudo python3 main.py and it will ask you for an alias. And like that, we are in. Forin or Forensic Investigator is a simple CLI app that allows digital investigators to perform quick and easy digital forensics, while at the same time being very useful for newbies alike. You see, the problem is with digital forensics, with IT literate people tend to believe that it's the end of their data when they simply delete it from the trash can or permanently delete a file by holding Shift. Some even believe that having a simple virus on your computer that is annoying more than anything can be the end of their data, and this is simply not the case. Expensive options like sending your data to a data recovery company is just unnecessary when you can do these all yourself. At the same time, doing this in a CLL format allows Forin to be deployed in a portable framework, such as it could be deployed on, for example, a Raspberry Pi 4 or a Librem 5 mobile phone. With that said, let's have a look at the advantages of what this can bring. Let's have a look at the first tools. The first tool we can do is acquire an image. The start of any investigation is to collect your data. As you can see, the details of the drives connected to this device are displayed. We can see that there are 3 devices connected, one of 40 gigabytes, one of 2.97 gigabytes, and one of 14 gigabytes. This only disk is USB connected, so that's the one I want to select. It's going to ask us for a partition. And there's only one partition here, so I'm going to go for a full drive. The settings have been displayed to us. The default tool is D3DDD. This is quite a simple acquisition tool, which lets us set a few settings, including the image name, the output. Do we want to enable on-the-fly hashing? Do we want the hashing? What hashing mode do we want? Do we want to log it, and where do we want to log it? I'm happy with these settings, so I'm going to use these. As we can see, confirm our settings and ensure that the command we want to execute is correct. This wrapper generates these commands so the user can easily execute them. I'm going to stop that before my space gets filled up very quickly. Instead of having to type in this long command into the string. However, with the saved settings, you can see you can very quickly fly through. So hopefully investigators can take advantage of this as well. Next up, we have file system inspection. File system inspection is an automated adaptation of the sleuth kit, using some of the tools from the sleuth kit, not all. From here, we can, once we've acquired our image, we can inspect the file system. As we can see, the file system was successfully detected. We would receive an error and we'd be kicked out if the file system was corrupted or for some reason it could not be read properly. A byte offset of 0 would be nothing, so we're going to select a byte offset of 240. As we can see immediately, file system information is selected. From here, in a navigation wizard, such as that of a normal file system on your computer, if you've ever used WinRAR or WinZip, dot or dot dot might be 2 folders familiar to you. They simply mean back or forward, to the beginning or back, sorry. From here, we can navigate through deleted directories and look at deleted files, or files that are there, if the application can find them, as we can see. Once we get there, we are displayed some header information here, if my application didn't freeze. We can see some header information in head and some information on the ISTAT file contents. We can also attempt to export the file details above, the hex dump above, or attempt to get a copy entirely. Finally, looking at files, we're going to look at PDF file analysis. PDF files are quite funny files. They can contain suspicious payloads of JavaScript that can be very damaging if you open them automatically straight away and try to inspect them. So looking at a PDF without having to go into the file or having to open the file is a great benefit for investigators. As we can see, the normal command and layout is applied. Yes, I want to execute these commands. As we can see, above us is the objects and object streams of the PDF file. If there was JavaScript here, in this file, we would see an object stream for JavaScript, but for obvious reasons, there is no JavaScript in this test file. I want to view all the view the objects by stream, and I'm going to select the metadata tag. As we can see, the one metadata tag on object 104 in this PDF has showed up, and if we inspect it, we can see that I was the creator of this PDF file. And that's it. Thanks.